one thing that you'll notice between the two different versions is the dash capital E, I believe, is what enables extended regular expressions in BSD sed, whereas the dash R flag will enable it with GNU sed. So yesterday I did this demo, but the video recording failed. So I've already got this file printed out. We've got 3 blind mice, little rhyme here, and we want to manipulate this file, change some words and whatnot. So if I want to do sed switch 3 with 2, so notice that it replaced the 3 with a 2, but it didn't do that through every line. I mean, through the entire line. What you can do is pass different flags to the switch search and replace. This is not unlike the search and replace that you're familiar with in other languages. I don't know exactly what you call it, but it's common throughout. Like maybe it's something to do with regular expressions. Honestly, I don't know what that commonality is. But anyways, with a G, you can replace both places. If I wanted to do in case insensitive pattern matching, I would also need the dash I flag. So there, it found the uppercase 3 since I specified I. Okay. You can do multi-line, what do you call it, addresses, where you would do something like this. So let's go from 3, sorry, you need some sort of delimiter, which is commonly the slash, but it could be Z. Let's just try that. All right. And then let's see if we can print all the way to okay, what I need to do for this example is do a dash N, which is not going to print anything. It's going to just let me do some sed commands. And in this example, I'm hoping to find anything between 3 and who and print that with the P command. Extra characters. Maybe it didn't like the Z delimiter. I thought that I could just use any delimiter, but maybe not. All right. So with the slashes, we printed not the entire thing, but it found 3 and found all the way through the who line and printed those. So there are oodles of things that you can do for multiple line addresses and single line addresses, but the man page has all that. So here, 0 or 1 address commands. And then this section about commands that accept a block or address ranges. So you can like hold that pattern space into kind of a buffer and hang on to it until you see a different line or a different pattern, for example, and then say use the P to print that line that you held in a place that it wasn't originally. So all sorts of fancy combinations that you could do with this. And here's how, oh, interesting. So maybe this is how I could have used Z if I did a \Z. Anyways, you can also do line numbers like 0 and then some pattern address. All sorts of different ways to specify your range. And then also notice that you can get pretty fancy, multiple lines of sed code. I'll show you how you can separate multiple commands, but you can, once it starts to get too fancy, you might want to use a -E and save your sed commands to a file so that you just run a sed script instead of a big nasty one-liner. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, I guess this is not substituting for me because it's already printed the line. So perhaps if we did it in reverse, it would go ahead and do the substitution for us. So if we switch the they all or to we all. So the semicolon there lets you do multiple commands within a single sed line. All right, now we can use the -I flag for sed to go ahead and not only print the changes to standard out, but save that file. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow, this is a mess. So because we did this fancy print thing, it gave us double lines. So as you can see, the I saves the file. Another command to look at when you're manipulating kind of a stream is awk. It's a wonderful tool. It's also very it's a very not complicated, but yeah, complicated and expansive and powerful tool to manipulate streams. Are there any questions? Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all joining.
Appreciate it.